Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeremy. This is Jeremy Rewinds, and today we are back in the game room. I have the lights turned from RGB to just bright white. Look at how that wraps around this room. Oh, I'm gonna get sick. Woo! Hello. Okay, let's get into these pickups.
Press start, let the adventures unfold.
So, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Follow me on here. We are going to continue to explore, continue to grow this game room collection. I am eventually going to hang my Toys R Us sign up. Hey, by the way, there is a guy on Facebook who has a, I think it's like a 9-foot tall Jeffrey. Remember Jeffrey from Toys R Us? He was one on the store. People were like, oh, you can get 10, 12, 15 grand for it. Bro, nobody paid 10, 12, 15 grand for that thing. I'm thinking about making him an offer on it. I don't know when this thing's going to go out. He may have already given it out to somebody else and accepted an offer. It's not close by, so I got to pay to ship it, and that's the part that bothers me. I can pay more for the item if I don't have to ship it, but it is what it is. However, I am thinking about buying it. Oh my gosh, where would I put him? And I know these ceilings are 8 feet. He's taller than 8 feet. He's like 9, maybe 9.5. He's going to have to be like the Eiffel Tower and be a little tipped. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's if I end up getting him. Who knows? Retro Rick, you might have already bought him. But anyways, that all said, eventually the Toys R Us sign will. I've had that over a year and I still haven't hung it up. But I have the wood in the garage. We are going to hang him right up here. I'm going to LED backlight it. I got the DS light on today. What else we got? Oh, I was going to show you guys my Hot Wheels. I started hanging these up. I don't know how much of this I showed you guys. I have Hot Wheels galore. Look at this. Look at this. This is like a store display. Look at how thick they are on there. Hot Wheels for days. And I believe I might have already showed you that in another video. So forgive me if I did or didn't. I don't know. Oh, I hung more over here. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Look at that. Taco Bell. These were all in my office before I got told I had to take them home. It's a long story. Anyways, but I hung some over here also as well. Look at that. Super, super cool. Anyways, let's get into the pickups. I'm going to try not to hurt myself or hurt it. Look at this. This is not game related, but maybe it is. I mean, it's coin based. But look at that. It says Ford gum. I work for Ford, okay? So to me, this spoke to me. It was Kiwanis. Who doesn't remember shoving a penny in here for some trashy piece of nasty gum of some kind back in the day for one of these bad boys? Look at that. I'm gonna get it cleaned up. They picked that up at a GucciWill, of course. Naturally, everything's at GucciWill these days. I haven't found any garage sales either lately. That's wild. I don't know what's going on in the garage sales. Anyways, GucciWill, brand new, factory spieled, paid $6.99. Goes for about 35, 30, maybe 40, somewhere in there. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it's a pizza recipe box that came from like TJ Maxx. Anyways, I thought that was pretty legit cool. So I'm going to keep that. I also picked this up for like $5 or $6. This is Destiny. Originally came from GameStop. See that sticker on the bottom. I saw this mixed numbers on eBay. $30, $40, $60 kind of thing. I think I paid like, say, $5 or $6 for it, but I'm thinking I'm going to keep him because I do like Destiny quite a lot. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep him. Maybe I won't. There's different characters. I just, I don't know. I'm torn. Anyways, moving on from there, let's talk about more Hot Wheels real quick. Snoopy, right? I can't, like I told you, I can't have Hot Wheels in my office anymore. Got told to take them home. I'm sour, but it is what it is, especially when others still have theirs. Snoopy, Hot Wheels, right there. Beautiful. Love this one. Look at this one. This is a Porsche 911 Safari Edition. This is actually a treasure hunt, not this particular one. There is a treasure hunt version, though. So if you don't know what treasure hunts are, it's a topic for another time. But because I want to get through these pickups, know what I'm saying? Jeep Gladiator. I love my Gladiators. I don't think I have this one. At least I better not have had this one. I have a Jeep Gladiator, which is why I love it. And then Morgan. This is the Morgan 3-wheeler. Love Morgans. If you don't know what a Morgan is, you need to check out what Morgans are. Morgans are British built wood, basically, cars. They are just fire. I would love a Morgan one day. When it comes to eclectic kind of vehicles and being in car sales, Morgans to me are the most unique. The Aero 8 is the one that I would look into getting one day, but yeah, any one of the Morgans would be awesome, but that would be it. Oh, let's look at this real quick. The day I was at Goodwill, okay, and this Goodwill, the one by us here, we were having, we had lunch with some friends, and there was a crazy score that I was 10 minutes too late for, which is why I say all the time, like, I get aggravated with Goodwill and their prices and everything else. I'm feeling like I'm never finding anything, but sometimes you do. As you can see, I found that Pizza Hut thing. Actually, Kristen found me the turtle thing. Thank you, love. I found the Destiny figure, but I also found this. Now, if you don't know what this is, you can see right there, a little Mickey Mouse, and it's Disney's Epic Mickey. This was $3.99 for the Wii. It's just a Wii, like a nunchuck, basically. But it's for Epic Mickey. And there's a remote control that goes with it. This was there. I was convinced the controller was there. They probably didn't know what it was, or maybe they had it sitting on a shelf and somebody else saw it and they freaked out and grabbed it as well, like I did with this. So I don't know, but or maybe it was shoved in a bag with other stuff, because sometimes they do that. They will put stuff in a bag with other things going, oh, it just goes with this. Whew. Anyways, the whole day though was set in regret, because I picked up all these. Those are GameCube games from Goodwill. GameCube, Goodwill. Now mind, there ain't no bangers in here. The banger that I ever got from Goodwill is, ooh, and what a deal. My heart was going to jump out of my chest. Where's it at? I thought I was going to have heart palpitations. I was freaking out so much. Right here. This. You see this? Mario Kart Double Dash with the bonus disc. And discs, minty, manual, everything in there. It was not marked $2. $2. I thought for sure I was gonna drop it. Something was gonna happen. Anyways, these ranged anywhere from $5, $6, $7 a piece. Far more than it should be, honestly, at Goodwill. But it is what it is, because, you know, people that buy GameCube games, y'all are wildly expensive. But anyways, these are all CIB. And I'll show you here. Where's it at? Spiral, for example, was the most at $7. And what was one of these other ones I saw had a sticker right there, $5. So, anyways, let's go over these GameCubes. Now, these are all CIB. I will not buy, unless, of course, it's like crazy money that I'm gonna just resell off or something like that. Or some kind of upgrade. So none of these are like crazy bangers. The bangers, the guy, listen, I hope this guy put it on eBay. I really do. To the guy that lives in the area who bought the GameCube with your two sons that was checking out, the people behind the counter were telling me, because they know I collect, they were like, bro, you missed it by 10 minutes. 10. Are you listening? Are you listening? 10 minutes. I missed it. GameCube with banger games like Mario Kart, Luigi's Mansion, all these heavier games, $5, $10 a piece. And guess what? Luigi's Mansion and one of the other ones that were heavy, factory sealed. Factory sealed. I can't tell you the heartbreak when I heard the guy telling me that the dad was telling him that he and his sons are going to go home and they're going to open it. I almost fell over. Now, on one hand, hopefully he goes home, he does his due diligence, and he looks them up and he goes, holy crap, I can get how much money for this? And he sells it off and then buys an open copy. Regardless, it is what it is. I got his table scraps, and then I left scraps behind because the ones that I didn't take were loose copies. I don't care for loose copies, but again, they weren't anything crazy. I mean, it was, who knows what it was, but it was like $5-10 for a loose GameCube game that wasn't worth more than $5 to $10 in the first place. So, Pitfall, The Lost Expedition. We got that. We picked up Chicken Little. We picked up Cars. One thing I'm going to start doing, guys, is you see this Player's Choice? I'm going to start walking away unless it's a crazy good deal. I'm gonna start changing my entire collection. I don't want greatest hits. I don't want platinum hits. I don't want Player's Choice. I want Black Label, First Prints, or whatever you want to call it. Like this, open season, right there. Yeah, open season. Looney Tunes, back in action. That one looks like it's actually kind of fun. We'll see. Might be trash. I showed you this one a second ago, Spyro, Year of the Dragon. The other one, Namco Museum. So those are the GameCube games that I picked up. So that was 7 GameCube games, ranging anywhere from $5 to $7 a piece. And then I also picked up these for $2 a piece. I'm going for a full set. Don't pick on me. Cookie Monster Counting Carnival, the video game. And we picked up Wii Music. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, was it Wii Music or was it in this one? Yes, the reason I also picked this one up is there was a bonus disc inside. Mario Sluggers. So for $2, I got Mario Sluggers, which has, I don't know if you can see, it's in good shape, put it that way. And then there's my Cookie Monster disc. So anyways, jacked about all that. Would have rather been there 10 minutes sooner, but I blame my my friends. So that's going to complete this video. I don't want to go too crazy long. I have a crazy good score pickup that I want to show you guys. So definitely stick around to next week's video. We are talking a PlayStation 1 game. I'm just going to see if I can show you. Where's it at? Is it right in here somewhere? Let me see if I can find it real quick. This next kit, if you guys know, listen. Okay, pay attention. I'm going to show you my copy. This, I'm going with PlayStation 1, I'm going for long box, right? I PlayStation 1, I want long box. Twisted Metal, right? She's CIB, she's in okay shape. You know how these, I just got to put some glue on it. Relax, it's okay. However, you know what I didn't know? Was they made a jewel case version. Look this up. I about fell out of my chair. The value of that long box, psst, buddy, let me tell you, it ain't worth up. Look this one up. Insane. I had no idea. Low is the jewel case. And we'll see you guys right here next time on the channel. Bye.